Love is a guy who thinks he's flying, also known as a buster. Always talking about what he wants and just shits on his broke eyes. Oh no, won't your number no. Give you mine and no. I don't want to meet you nowhere, no. I don't want none of your time, no. I don't want no scrub. Scrub is a guy that can't get no love from me. Hanging out the passenger side of his best friend's ride, trying to holler at me. Hey, people who I am currently in your phone. Can people hear me? Hold on. As y'all can see, we have a new church home. Hallelujah, praise the Lord. I got some death threats, so we had to find a non-disclosed location. So I had to check. Is this? I gotta make sure all the doors and the windows are secure. But as I do that, cue intro. Sure, you are following the show. You like the show. If you are on YouTube, leave a comment and subscribe. On Spotify and Apple Music, y'all can leave comments, subscribe to, share. Y'all know, share my shit so people know. I'm getting better, y'all. I'm gonna start posting more often. But y'all share, let people know about me. I'm awesome. Okay. Cue intro. Welcome to the Life of Leek podcast, where I'm the main character, the narrator, and occasionally the villain. I'm your host, Malik, here to break down pop culture, reality TV, and whatever chaos the world's serving up this week. So grab your drink, adjust your crown, and let's get into it. Hi, friends. Did y'all miss me? Did you miss my voice? Did you miss seeing me if you are watching me on the visuals? I know, it's been a minute. I have been trying to do this damn episode for be lifin'. And then I realized I am not a work from home type of bitch. My house is where my bed is. And seeing as how my house is where my bed is, when I go there, I want to get in my bed. So trying to see, I'm going to go home and record something doesn't really work out for me. Because either something going on at my house I got to deal with or attend to, or my bed's just there. Life happened. My bed's in my house. So I decided I'm going to start finding other places to record and see if that works out better for my life. So as you see, if you're watching visually, we're in a different location. This is not my bedroom. I'm not going to tell you where I'm at because people are trying to find me. The ops trying to get my life is in danger. There have been some threats on my life, and I don't think I am lucky enough as a certain orange that is in a white building in DC that all threats on my life are going to be failures and don't come to fruition. Because I don't understand. Like, what is with this generation? Like, bitch, do y'all not know how to shoot? Like, what in the hell? Like, this is the most non-aiming motherfuckers in the whole world. And I don't know, you know what? Let me stop before the CIA. Y'all gonna try to come find me because I'm making these claims. So, yeah, so that's happened since I've been going. There was another attempt has happened. Coachella happened. Coachella just gives me, I don't know, Coachella. Like, I'm not a Coachella person. I love the Coachella TikToks. Like, I love watching the people be in these hurricanes and these, like, ghetto-ass situations. Bitches sitting there trying to tent, and they have canopies. Like, there's a difference between a tent and a canopy. And everybody who says they're tenting and camping is using a canopy. And then they wonder why the shit went flying in the wind. Because one, you're in the desert. So the gust is just going to take all the canopies away. And like, it's not a tent. Like, Coachella is so ghetto. Like, especially because a lot of people camp. Like, they be having snakes going around, like, running around. And, like, y'all don't be in no safety. And then there was this one girl who decided it was a great idea to rent a Tesla because Teslas have camping mode. Then she was like, well, we're going to hope my battery lasts until Monday. Bitch had to get towed out. Like, I don't know. But I love watching Coachella from the safety of my own bed. It's a good time. But speaking of Gen Z, like, Gen Z can't read or shoot. Like, I don't understand. They don't got no aim. They can't read words. They don't know. There was like that TikTok about the kids, and I'm so sad. I didn't know those poor black kids. I did not know they was from Philly. I thought I was hoping and praying they was nowhere near me, but they didn't know the word silhouette. They didn't know. What other word did they know? They didn't know silhouette. It was this other word. I freaking forget. That was a couple weeks. See, so much shit happens. They didn't know how to say silhouette. And then they thought it was funny. You know what? We need to bring back shame. And I think that's the problem now. I think that's the major problem with this young generation. They're not embarrassed about nothing. They think it's funny that they're illiterate. Illiteracy is not funny. You need to bring back shame. We need to bring back bullying in the schools. Because back when I was in school, and I am a Philadelphia public school educated person, kindergarten through second grade, I was in private school. And then that private school kind of went under. So then I went to public school up at Chestnut Hill, and I was there from third grade to eighth grade. And then I went to charter school. But charter schools is kind of like a public school, but they just got other rules that they don't got to follow. But I consider myself a Philadelphia public school educated motherfucker. And back when I was coming up, and if you were the dummy in class and you got held back, you couldn't read, you got laughed at. You got picked on. I'm so sick and tired because I haven't met too many people in my life that read with their finger. And I'm gonna repeat that. They read with that one finger. And you know what that means. That means you're slow. They embarrassed, and they not embarrassed, and that's the problem. Bring back bullying in the schools. Bring back bullying, bring back shame. It's needed. It's needed. It's very much needed. So what else has happened in my life? So my father, a lovely man, love the man to death. Love him, one of the loves of my life. I love my mother too. Love of my life. Love those people. And you know what? I personally, when your parents get older, and my parents aren't old, like they're in their 60s, like they just started with their AARP subscriptions. Like they're going to be here for a while, and I've realized I'm really enjoying being their guardian because the roles have totally switched. Like I feel like I'm the parent and they the child, and they're freaking hilarious. And I think it was like one girl I was watching on TikTok, and she was like, people like talk about like not being at home and like not being around your parents when you grow up. But she was like, you should enjoy this time because these are the moments that when I'm older and they're gone, and I'm going to remember I've had this time with my parents because they're fucking hilarious. So my dad, so one random ass day, I bring him food. Being a nice son, I bring him food, knock on his apartment door, got the food in my hand, and then I can always tell when he's mad at me or he wants to talk about something really serious because he calls me by my name, like my actual name. Like if he says Malik, I know I'm in trouble or he got to talk about something serious. Like if not, he calls me my nickname. No, I ain't gonna talk about my nickname. But if he calls me Malik, something serious happened or he mad at me. So he's like, Malik, it's just something I want to talk about. I want to talk to you about something. I was like, okay, what's going on? So then he goes like, yeah, Malik, I just want to talk about your lifestyle. So my head immediately goes to, oh, God damn it. This nice noon Saturday, I'm about to get gay bash to talk about penance and being born again and all this other fucking crap that I do not feel like dealing with. It totally went, it totally went left, totally not what I expected. This man goes, I want to talk about your lifestyle because I think I don't, what are you going to do about your having kids? And I was like, what do you mean? I don't want kids. And he's like, but Malik, you got to think about the bloodline and procreation. He's like, your lifestyle's not an excuse. You can still have some children. Took me by surprise. Because usually I expect, like I said, I expect to be gay bashed. I expect to be told I was wrong and be born again, and I got to be repenting and like get on my knees and pray. And you would think that the gayness would be an excuse for me not this conversation about having children. I want children. Children are a blessing for all who have them. The children that are in my life, love them to death. All my friends, I have 2 godchildren. And I don't have any siblings, but I got my nieces and nephews or whatever. Love them down. But I get to go home. One of my favorite things as an adult and having friends who have children is to go to kids' birthday parties. And I be getting drunk. So, because like you go to birthday parties, you bring a bottle, and you just see the kids run amok. They are running amok, and it is hilarious. Because either you got the parents who are helicopter parents who are like trying to scold them and get them in line, or you got the parents who just let them be free. And I have been to birthday parties, and the kids, they are just rambunctious and just freaking havoc. It is freaking hilarious. Kids are funny when you watch them, and they're not yours, and you get to go home afterwards. Because push comes to shove, anybody get hurt at the birthday party, I ain't gotta go to the hospital. I get to go home and be like, oh, peace and blessings. Oh, I'm gonna send them some candy. Blah blah blah. Best part about being a childless adult. But back to Daryl. So he like okay. So mind you, I'm 34. My dad's 60. No way in my 34 years has Mr. Richardson ever had said anything about, oh, I want to be a grandfather, or said, Malik, you should have kids. He never, even before I got outed and he found out I was gay, he never said anything about kids. So I was taken aback by one, him talking about kids. Two, me being gay is not an excuse, because you know what? That should be my get out of jail free card. And I was pissed. So he's like, so he's going on this tangent about me having kids. And I'm like, sir, do you, in this, you want me to have a child in this economy? There's an article. It is $300,000 minimum over 18 that you would spend on a child in 18 years. Where is that money coming from? And I asked him, I said, where is that money coming from? Sir, because you don't know my bills and you don't know what I'm paying for, and I don't know what you're paying for. And you got some money, then maybe you need to tell me. But I don't, even if you have some secret money and that you're going to give me and donate to my child fund, I still may not have a child. I'm going to take a vacation. I was like, Dad, where is this child going? I don't understand. Where is this child going? Because at no point in this conversation did he say anything about me getting married or having a partner or having someone else. So he wanted me to be a single father. And I'm like, okay, where's this child going, first of all? You don't have grandparents like you used to have. Like, when I was growing up, I never went to daycare. I did not go to preschool. When I started school, I started in kindergarten. I stayed with my grandmom. I stayed with my grandparents instead of daycare. From like when my parents went back to work, I was with them until I was 5. Grandparents ain't doing that nowadays. Damn it, I keep putting my parents' name out here. I'm gonna delete it. My parents ain't doing that. Miss Richardson, she not babysitting no darn kids. She just retired. She trying to be young and in the streets, always out. I gotta put the damn tracker on her ass and find and see where her location is to watch her. And side note, to Barbara's location. So at some point in the last 2 months, she turned it off, and I thought she was trying to be smart and turned it off so I wouldn't know where she at. So I brought it up, and then she was like, "Oh, I've been out." She was like, "I didn't know that was off. I didn't know I turned that off. I've been out in the wilderness and by myself and no one knows." First of all, this woman hated me when I first put that damn app on there to track her, and then now she betting on it. So she thinking, oh, well, I can get kidnapped, and then Malik gonna know my location, but she turned it off, so I know. I was like, so I had to turn it back on. But then back to the children. Bobby is not babysitting no darn kids. Where's this child going? I gotta work. I got a full-time job, 8 to 4, and I enjoy going to work every morning and coming back in the afternoon at some point, because I may go to happy hour after. I ain't got no ties. I'm in the streets. I was like, Dad, the best I can do, I'm thinking of putting up my whole card and getting a puppy in about 4 to 5 years. And then that'll be my child. I was like, the best I could do is a puppy. And even that, like, I really want a puppy now, but I don't have time. I don't live close enough to work where I can like get home and like actually like train a puppy and leave. I can't leave a puppy by itself. Maybe like in a couple years, as my salary gets more, I can get like one of those places, get like a babysitter or something. Or maybe like my friend Klingelman, he was talking about retiring. Maybe when he retires, he can babysit my doggy during the day, or he can drop him off here. All right, maybe I can work it out. But you know what? I'm gonna get a doggy in 5 years. And I was like, Daryl, I was like, Mr. Richardson, that's the best I can do. I'm not trying to handle kids. That is not my ministry. I don't know. But you know what? The funny thing is, and him saying that, another thing that took me back was like, all this year, like 2026 January, I've been having dreams about having a baby. Like, don't know where the baby came from. I just been having dreams. Like, the baby's always in like and I've been telling my friend, the baby's been in like a little, what do you call him? The carrier, baby carrier? You know, the baby's cute. He's always cute as fuck. Like, I obviously, I don't have ugly friends. I definitely have no ugly children. But he's been really cute. And like, I enjoy the dream, but then I wake up and I'm like, I don't want kids. So I always thought that maybe it was like, I don't know. I think I went through a little bit of depression this year because I was like, I'm starting to think about my parents and their mortality. Specifically my dad. Because my dad, like, he's like my father, and I've always been close to him. I always admired him. And even my mom, I've really been thinking about, your parents get older. As I said, my parents aren't that old. They're like in their 60s. But it's starting to come to the fruition that I'm an adult and I'm taking care of them. And at some point, They may not be here. And I think I was really battling with that during the beginning of the year. Getting about one day they're not going to be here. And I've been recently, like them getting older, I've been like taking on like what's it, guardianship role or a leadership role. Like I'm taking care of them. Like I'm making sure like they're eating. Like I cook meals now and I wrap them up food and like drop them off food and like have food for them to have, which is like very weird because I'm not a cook, never been a cook. I don't even like have groceries in my damn house, but like now I like cook shit and like they like my cooking. Like, oh, where are you gonna cook today? Like stuff like that. Like I'm doing things for them. It's just like it's very weird. It's a very like it's been a very weird change in my head of being responsible for someone. So I think that kind of like went into my dream state where I'm like I'm taking care of someone, and I thought that's what it was. And then my dad talk about having kids just threw me the hell off, and I don't think I'm having kids. Like thank God I'm a man because like the way I be howling, I probably would have been pregnant by now if I was a woman. So another change that's happened in my life, I think I may have to change Wawas. Like I don't know, it could be a Philly thing. Like we all have our own Wawa. Like when you're in Philly, like you have your own Wawa. And like I've been fortunate. I've had multiple Wawas. I always have a Wawa in Philly, and then I used to have like one when I used to like go sit down to the shore, like Wawa to Bay. I always had a Wawa. You always have a Wawa on your to the shore or your Wawa at the shore. I feel like that's a Philly thing. I could be wrong, but I feel like everyone has their own Wawas. So my Wawa is near my job, and they get on my nerves because I remember two strikes. And because you know what, these kids these days they don't want to work. So last month, Wawa they had because like you when you your first after you get paid that first week you be balling, shot calling, fly high, balling, champagne life, don't care what it is. But then that last week, well, specifically for me, like I get paid on Thursday. So like Monday, that last Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, you got to budget your lunch. So let's Wow, I had like a $6 special. Like you get like a sandwich, chips, and a soda. So I like a couple times I did that. So it was $6 of chips, soda, drink, whatever. That's like old McDonald's days. Like you can't get a $6 drink, chips, and sandwich nowhere. So that's what I was doing for like those 2 days of my poverty before my check came. So I ordered it on the app, and then I went there. I wanted to get my sandwich. They had it bagged up in chips. So I usually order on the app, and then when I get there, it's all ready. They have the bag, they have the sandwich bagged up, they have my cup, and I go to the fountain, fill in my drink. Side note, do you love a fountain? It's something different about a fountain soda. And I can't remember. I think Kim Kardashian said that once. There is something different about a fountain soda and that syrup, sugary as hell, will break me out. I can't have it all the time, but it is something special about a fountain soda. My favorite types of soda is like it's like a soda in a can and a fountain soda. They just taste different. Like I don't like soda in a plastic bottle, like the liter sodas. They don't taste the same as like a soda in an aluminum can or that's coming out of a fountain gun. It's just something real good about those. And don't get a glass bottle soda and take it back. Oh, they're good. So like the plastic don't keep the freshness of the soda. So back at Wawa, when I order on the app, they got everything ready when I get there. So for some reason that day, I was like, I wasn't sure what I wanted. I wasn't sure that I was going to get the $6 drink. I think it was like a Wednesday. So Wednesday, I could ball out because it's my last day trying to be poor, but I can also be cheap and then like not be completely poor. So I think it was a Wednesday. So I went in, decided what I want. So I ordered at the terminal. Ticket prints out. It says go to cashier to pay. So I went to cashier to pay because I was paying cash because I got to print it out. Okay, I'm not paying attention to me being in frame. So if I'm not in frame for the people that are watching, sorry. So I get in line, I go to the cashier, I give him the ticket. So as I told y'all, the meal is $6. So then so the charge come up as maybe 10 or 12 something. I was like, oh. I was like, wait, no, I got the $6 meal. This motherfucker gonna give me attitude saying, oh, well, you gotta tell us. Bitch, I don't live there on the damn terminal. How the fuck, what do you mean I'm supposed to tell you? I order at the terminal, the damn QR code comes out of the printer, you get it, you scan it, how the fuck I'm supposed to know that the damn receipt ain't gonna tell you what the fuck I ordered? And you getting the attitude saying I'm supposed to tell you. And then I think the motherfucker thought I didn't want a refund. No, wait. He ain't charged my card this time. Okay, hold on. This is only the first strike. Oh, he gonna get an attitude. And then he gotta get his manager to come and change it and take the thing off. I was like, yeah. And then the manager gonna say, well, you're supposed to tell us. Bitch, how am I supposed to know I'm supposed to tell you? What's the point of me going to the terminal, typing in I want the $6 meal, the ticket coming out, and then saying, tell me, all it tells me is to do is go to the damn register. Like, how the fuck am I supposed to know that I'm supposed to inform y'all what I ordered? Point of the damn receipt. So that was strike one. Strike two, because I love a deal. So one thing I used to always get, I like a Monster. I get a Monster, it'll wake me up. It helps me. I know it's not really healthy, but mind you, as I speak today, I am a month sober off of the Monster. I got some, I forget what it's called, but it's like not pre-workout, but it's like the same thing. It's like a liquid IV. So it's like these liquid IV packets I can put in water every day. So I've been taking those for the last month, and I've been up, I've been working. It'll be fun. So I'm a month clean off the Monster. But last month, Wawa, another special. They had a special. You get 3 Monsters for $8. So I fucked up again because as I do, I usually order. I don't order. No, I don't think I order Monsters on the app. No, I think you have to order on the app. I don't know. Whatever. So what? I get my 3 Monsters. I go to the register. The guy rings it up. So it rings up to like 12 something, more than $8. So I'm like, I got the special. So he rings me up. So mine's supposed to be 3 for $8. He's like $12. I was like, I got 3 Monsters. I got the special. And he's like, yeah, $12. I was like, no, I got the special for $8. And then we were looking at each other in a dead stare for a good, it felt like 10 minutes, but it was like probably what, 3 or 5 seconds. And then he's like, I was like, I got the special. It shouldn't be $12. And then he goes, oh. And then he proceeds to wait for, sir, I want my damn special. What the hell? You ain't getting no free $4 out of me. I don't know, but even it wasn't a broke week. Because honestly, if it was a broke week, I wouldn't have been spending money on Monster. I just would have took an extra Ritalin. But no, you ain't keep my $4. And he had to get a manager to take it off. Yes, because y'all need to learn your specials. Special, y'all need. This kid don't want to work. If you want to work somewhere, you need to learn your specials, learn the menu. When I used to work, I bartended and served for almost 10 years. From 18 to 20, 21, I used to work at Penn State Cafeteria, and used to call Rutherford, cooking food, serving, cash register. And then from like when was the pandemic? I was a bartender server. You had to know your menu, at least know your specials. Because I'll be damned if I'm sitting there and I'm looking dumb. Because I know my Monster should be $8 and I'm sitting there telling you 12 and then I got an attitude because I gotta take it off. That ain't my fault. Learn your job. You gotta do better, y'all. Y'all learn your job. Learn to count. Learn your menu. I don't know. Do I sound like an old man just complaining? Get off my yard? Like, I'm at the state of my mind where I'm old. I'm just gonna dip into it. It's literally not you, it's me. I like only doing day trips. I was just talking to my friend. I was like, if I don't care how late it is. I don't care how much we drink. If I can get home to my bed, I'm getting home to my bed. Like, my friends have guest rooms and beds. Like, I don't have to sleep on couches anymore. But even though I have a comfortable bed and a door I can close, I'd rather go to my own damn bed and close my damn door. If I get home, I'm going home. I'm going home. Because I'd rather stumble up my steps at 5 a.m. than having to wake up hungover, come down your steps at 9 a.m. and then still go home and struggle. I'd rather struggle early and at least be home and be comfortable under my blanket. So if I can go home, I'm going home. Like, after an outing, I need 24 hours mental to calm down. I need to overthink everything that I said, dissect every action. It's a lot. I can't do it. Because when I go out, I give it my all. I'm out 5 a.m., 6 a.m. I'm entertaining the people. We having a good time. But after that good time, I got to recover. I need some days. I need some time alone and by myself where you don't see me. You may not hear from me. I literally, on my off days, I don't open any text threads because I want to make sure I get back to the people when I'm able to. Because when I'm resting, I don't got the bandwidth to even read. I don't want to open it because I know damn sure I can't respond. So I leave it unread. So when I'm able to respond in a couple days, I can get back to you. I'm kind. I'm just getting up there. I'm getting old. The other day I was thinking, like, do you want to date? I don't even want to date because, like, I don't watch too many true crime documentaries, and people are just crazy. Like literally, I am terrified. You fall in love with somebody, you have them. I don't want a man in my home to begin with, but you have a man in your home, and then he just kills you. Like the idea of having a man in my home and closing my eyes and going to sleep and him just roaming, I can't. My body is not built like that. That is frightening. I don't want a man in my home. And I love it. And I think that like this generation, they getting it. I feel like this generation, they are learning you don't have to be stuck in relationships. You do not have to be stuck in relationships. You can leave. Just because you married don't mean you gotta be in the same house. If you don't want to be here, you can go. And you know what? That may segue me into the summer house of it all. Because Amanda's problem. So if you don't know Summer House is talking to has taken the world by storm. Amanda is fucking Wes Wilson. Wes used to be his ex is Sierra, and Sierra is Amanda's best friend. And Wes is also friends with Amanda's current separated husband, Kyle. It's the problem with Amanda is Amanda ain't got no she ain't no woman. She ain't no real woman. Cause a real woman, she ain't want to be in a relationship. She tips up, my tits are out the door. Amanda don't want to take the fucking shot and take the plunge. Amanda, if you don't want to be in a relationship, leave the fucking man. But you ain't got nowhere to go, and you don't want to be the one to leave the relationship. The thing that pisses me off the most about Amanda, and next week I'm playing. Well, my next episode 7, is gonna be an all Summer House episode. I'm saving all the Summer House because I want to do a deep dive. The season ends tonight, and I want to do a whole deep dive. But I'm gonna say what I need to say about Amanda right now, because what pisses me off Amanda is that she got me. I've never been afraid of Amanda, but she got me being a cow cook apologist, because she got me apologizing for a damn man. Because in the beginning, episode 1 or 2, when I started talking about Summer House, I was like, Amanda, you kind of wrong, you wrong as much as Kyle is. It was like 50-50 or 60-30. But now it's like 30 Kyle and 60 Amanda in my head. Because because I can't wait to do the deep dive. Episode 7 gonna be a deep dive. And my problem with Amanda is, Amanda, you're poor. Y'all are poor. Kyle is $20 million in debt. And Amanda, all you have done nothing. You ain't sold none of your damn bathing suits in Old Navy. You are just sitting on your ass sleeping. And I'm mad that you fucked my head up thinking that you were the most right one in the situation. When all Kyle is doing is using what he got to get what he wants, pay his fucking bills. Kyle is just paying his bills. You're $2 million in debt. And Amanda, your dumb ass didn't want to sign a prenup. So his debt is your debt. You're $2 million in debt. And you bitching because he done found a way to use his best assets, which are drinking and listening to music and alcohol, to make some money. Bitch, a fucking gig in Las Vegas, that's probably your rent paid for a year. And you're in debt. You poor bitch. You are almost in the poorhouse. And you bitching about a man having a job. But you know what? And this week, I'm just going to talk about the financial part. Because next week, I'm going to get into the emotional part. Because the last episode where Kyle was crying, it got to me. Because that man is broken. And the issue of his brokenness, and I kind of want to go back and rewatch Summer House. Because I want to know how many times has Kyle, mind you, Kyle does not know how to handle his emotions. He yells a lot, which is not good. I want to know how many times he has been in those situations, Amanda's just sitting there smirking, or Amanda's like egging him on, or manipulating, or being an instigator behind the scenes. Because that's what she's giving. That's what she's giving. She a snake. And Amanda, and I can't say that, like the hell. If I'm married to a man and I'm $2 million in debt, and Amanda ain't got no job. Amanda ain't got no job. She's a creative director of what? Don't know. But you ain't got no job. And yeah, you all you bitching about, oh, I want a house in Jersey and some kids. Bitch, you can't afford them. Bitch, you can't even afford your rent. How the fuck mortgage? Maybe if you came up with some ideas of how to get you out the home and get Loverboy out the red, then maybe put that towards your damn Jersey home and a child. Like, yeah, Kyle out in the streets and flying and DJing and pressing play on his playlist. And that's all he doing, because we went there last year. All he did is press play on the damn MacBook. We got the security guard, Buki. She doing perimeter checks. Hold on. I mean, because Amanda went from Frank Batula's house to Kyle's house, and she don't know about paying no bills. She don't know about no damn debt. And bitch, you ain't giving no solutions. Put $3 million in debt. How the hell are you going to child? Back to what I told Dale Richardson. Where the child gonna go? Where the baby gonna go? Who is paying for the baby? She as delusional as Daryl. Where the hell is baby going? So what else happened? So unless Euphoria back, Rue back, Rue Bennett back doing crackhead shit. I only watched the first episode. I'm gonna wait until the season finishes so I can follow it. Like, I forgot what happened. Like, I hate the way television is now. It is so annoying. Like, so recently I started rewatching Supernatural. I don't know if y'all Supernatural girlies, but I used to watch Supernatural with Chester Brothers. I'm so excited. It's been my background TV, but now I'm remembering, like, I used to love that show. Like, it's 15 seasons, 22 episodes a season. Like, I'm booked for the next couple months. Like, this was what we need. Not this whole 8-episode seasons every 10 years. Bitch, I don't remember what happened. I'm so confused. So I think the first episode I saw, Rue was doing crackhead shit. Still, it's like, even watching it looked like none of them want to be there. Like, Jacob Laurie don't want to be there. The Trump girl, Trad wife, what's her name? Sydney Sweet and Lowe don't want to be there. Apparently, none of them like each other. That's another thing I hate. I hate going back to kids not want to work. Kids these days, they don't want to work. They so unprofessional, and that's actors in TV too. Like, they sitting there, no one want to film together because they don't like each other and blah blah blah. I don't like them. Like, all this high school shit. Bitch, be professional. If back in the day in the 90s, Shannon Doherty and Jenny, what 90210, Shannon Doherty was on 90210, and Jenny Garth, they couldn't stand each other. They still gave us 5 years of television, over 100 episodes. Charm, Shannon Doherty. Okay, I love Shannon Doherty, but like, she gotta be the problem, right? Because it seemed like she had a problem with every cast she was with, but whatever. Shannon Doherty and Alyssa Milano on Charm couldn't stand each other. Work through it. If you just watch the television, you can't tell they ain't like each other. They was hugging each other until Shannon last episode when Shannon died. You know, that was shady as hell. They made Shannon direct the episode that she died in. That was shady as hell. Aaron Spelling, I think you downstairs. You going to hell. Yeah, they ain't professional. You know how many people I hate in my damn job? But you know what? My current job, I only just like one motherfucker at my damn job. That bitch closed the door in my face the other week, and I saw it. He closed the door in my face, and I was texting everybody. I was texting every HR person, director I know in my damn phone. I was like, can I file a report and have him fired for closing the door in my face? And they said no. But you know what? I became really adult. I don't want to hit nobody no more. I used to hit people, and I can't do it no more. I'm adult. I'm just gonna sue you because I ain't trying to go to jail. Because, like, you think, like, it was like this. What happened this week? This Florida rapper, 4 people killed. I don't know. He's not that famous. They shot and killed him, and the dummy, it was like 4 of them, 4 guys, the dummies, they wanted to get caught. They drove, the getaway car was registered to their names. They had, the guns was registered to their family members. They got Airbnbs in their name. They got caught all the damn, their license plates got caught. They ain't trying to hide their crime at all. It is so stupid. And the one guy, the light-skinned guy, what is it? It's Sean Wright or something like that. So everybody was like, so all of them got sentenced to life. But like in Florida, it's like either life or the death penalty. So I think like one of the wardens from the jail was like, yeah, don't give Sean the death penalty. He's 20 years old. He's young enough. We want to bring him into jail. We can put him to work. And he literally said verbatim, he has sweat equity. He said that man has sweat equity. Our old prison inmates are getting old and they're going out. So we need he was basically like, we need a new class of young'ums getting in. And you know what? That stuck out to me. And like, cause it wasn't like he was trying to be smart or trying to be mean. I think it was a warning. And cause like the whole case is getting a lot of press or whatever. I don't know the whole name because first of all, I don't know who Folo is and all these other people, but it's on TikTok. Part of me, I was like, am I mean? Cause part of me is like, what would I feel worse? Would I feel more embarrassed about getting caught for this stupid crime because I'm stupid and I didn't try to hide my crime at all. Like I kept everything in my name. Like I was in an Airbnb. Like they literally were on camera. They got them on ring cams, traffic cams, everything. The entire crime was filmed in 4K. And they ain't try to hide it at all. And then, like, would I be more embarrassed about my dumbness as a criminal? Or would I be more embarrassed that I just killed like some a D-list rapper that nobody know about? Whatever, I'm going to hell. Whatever, don't judge me. But back to the Wharton, he was like, yeah, this young 20-year-old. And the thing was, the guy, this 20-year-old Sean, he went to private school. His parents, like both his parents were in the military. He had a good life, good homes, his parents got good government checks. And he was world traveled. And he just trying to be down with these ghetto people. And look, got yourself caught. Now you got life in prison. 20 years old. Being 20 years old and getting life in prison is crazy. Insane. You can't do nothing. That's crazy. And the Jordan came in and said, you are sweat equity because the old inmates are dying out and we need a new batch of young people. That is crazy to think about mentally. And that fucked me up in the head for a good 2 days. So back to what I'm saying, I'm not going to jail. I am scared of jail. And I'm so glad I'm scared of jail. And y'all should be so glad I'm scared of jail. Because half the shit that y'all do to me, and half the shit that people have done to me, I really want to get my gun and shoot you. But I'm scared of jail, so you've been safe and you got grace and you're living. But can you imagine if I wasn't scared of jail? I can't imagine. Be a menace to society. But I don't even know how I got on this tangent. Yeah, I'm not going to jail. So this is where I'm going to end episode 6. As I said, episode 7 is planned. We will be talking about Summer House. Tonight's the finale of Summer House. And then in the city starts. So like I think I wanna do a whole deep dive into Summer House this season of Summer House. And get into everything I want to say. Because because if you ask anybody, any of my Bravo friends and fam that I've been talking to, I have not liked Amanda from the beginning. Amanda started as a 2 a.m. hookup of Kyle's in season 1 that he didn't want to claim. She came in season 2 trying to like barking or trying to think she the shit. She ain't. Amanda, oh, that woman. And you know what? Also, January, Wes Wilson, scrumptious. I wanted to eat that man up. The way that he has the way that I am so disgusted by him I got so disgusted by him in the last 4 weeks. Ugh, that man is disgusted. He looks moist. He looks like he's always. Someone said, why does Wes always look like he's wet? He's just always damp. And it's such a good expression of him. And then there was one episode that was pissing me off because he kept asking. It was like a whole day. They were all day drinking. Asking, "Oh, are we going to shower? Are you showering? Are you showering?" Why are you asking people are they showering? Just go take a shower. Because first of all, you've been drinking all day. You're sweaty as hell. You're drunk. Why is it 7 p.m. and you haven't bathed? Sir, go some soap on your ass. Oh, don't get me started. Okay, as I said, it's been lovely. It's lovely being back. I hope you love our church home. Thank you for our sponsors. Our sponsors, I don't know what I'm calling them or their code name. We're going to give them some code names. One of them is, okay, so if you listen to episode 5 and I was like beefing with the midget, I think we're friends again now, kind of. Yeah, we're friends again. So me and the midget are cool. So we gotten better. Even though he give me some pause every once in a while. He still be doing some things I don't be feeling his vibe. But me and the midget are fine. He's one of our sponsors of our new church home. So as we close out with this benediction on this good Tuesday afternoon or evening, I'm just going to remind you guys, thanks for listening to Life of Leek. Make sure you subscribe to the show, follow the show. If you're watching on YouTube, like, comment, leave a review. If you listen on Spotify, Apple Music, make sure you follow. Share it with me, y'all. Share me to your friends. Let's get these views up. Let's make something happen. And I love y'all for real. God bless. I hope y'all voted today. I'm going to close out just saying, if you can't feed the baby, don't have the baby. Yes, Mr. Fritz, if you can't feed the baby, don't have the baby. And I can't feed the baby because I don't got $300,000 just be giving out world willy-nilly. If you can't feed the baby, then don't have the baby. Amen. Amen. If you enjoyed this chaos, do me a favor. Subscribe and leave a 5-star rating and review. It helps me out, feeds my ego, keeps the mic on. And don't forget to join the mess online by following Life of Leek Pod and never missing a rant. I'll talk to you guys next time. Same mic, same delusion. Bye.